Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm filming the 2021 Ram Rebel. Let's take a look underneath the hood here of the Ram Rebel. My Tesla does not have the 5.7 liter Hemi engine. My Tesla has the 3 liter EcoDiesel. It makes 260 horsepower, 480 pound-feet of torque. You can also tow 12,560 pounds with a payload of 2,300 pounds. This is paired with an 8-speed automatic. Fuel economy is rated at 21 in the city, 29 on the highway, and 24 combined. So it gets the best fuel economy compared to that 3.6 liter Pentastar engine and also the 5.7 liter Hemi engine. So if you're looking to have really good fuel economy, I recommend getting this, but it's a part of an option which is around $4,000. But shedding the hood here of the Ram Rebel, my Tesla is painted in this black exterior color. As you can see, the Ram emblem is going to be front and center with this front facing camera because this is an off-road ready 1500. There's front parking sensors with these black tow hooks here. Surprise, Ram didn't go with a red tow hook. There's this beefy skid plate here. Is a metal skid plate. Looking at these taillights, it's going to be standard equipment with an automatic high and low beam, an LED daytime running light with an LED turn signal, and you do get LED fog lights here on my Tester. Making our way to the side profile here, these are a Goodyear Wrangler tire. These are a 33-inch tire or a 35-inch tire. They're wrapped in a 275/70 tire, and the rim design is a 18-inch. I like the silver and black finish here. As you can see, my Tester has the Bilstein shocks in there, which is blue thing here. As you guys can see there, it does have the Bilstein shocks to give this thing a nice off-road ready ride quality. And looking at the hood, there's the heat extractors. There's this 1500 emblem here with the EcoDiesel badge, which is a nice addition there. There's these tow haul mirrors here with an LED turn signal. The wheelbase for the Ram 1500 is 144.6 inches with an overall length of 232.9. Looking here at the fuel door, my Tesla has the DEF, which stands for diesel exhaust fluid. So every 10,000 miles you have to come to the dealership and they'll swap out the DEF fluid for you. But making our way to the rear here, these taillights are going to be a full LED with the blind spot monitoring integrated into it. And unfortunately, Ram charges you an additional option for the blind spot monitoring. Surprised they didn't make it as standard equipment. But like I mentioned, these taillights are going to be a full LED. That's your Rebel badge here, your Ram emblem there, stand-up backup camera. It does have the 4x4 drive system, your 7-pin connectors and whatnot, LED lights for your tag, your tow hitch receiver down here with dual tip exhaust, rear parking sensors, and your spare tire lives underneath here. Open up the tailgate here. My Tesla does have the 5.5 foot bed. This does not have the spray on bed liner, but you can also get that as an option. So sitting inside the interior of the Ram Rebel, shutting the door. To start up the Ram Rebel, just put your foot on the brake and press the start stop button here. As you can see, the gauges will do a nice sweep. You're greeted by this Rebel emblem there. As you can see down here, my Tesla has the DEF fluid, which stands for diesel exhaust, because you have the optional 3 liter diesel. There's your RPM layout there and also your speed there. Looking in front, there's gonna be this full LCD display here. Unlike the Ford F-150, which offers a full LCD display for the 2021 model year, which is the redesigned Ford F-150, you can customize the screen to show you different things for a click of the button here. It shows you the vehicle information. I've been averaging around 17.8 miles to the gallon. So that's okay for a truck like this, but combined is going to be rated at 24 miles to the gallon. So I'm not doing too good. Suggested by the EPA. You also have different customizations here on the screen. Show your phone information, also your audio sources there, your trailer tow, different things and whatnot, your trip information. Like I said, I've been averaging around 17.8 miles to the gallon here. Like I said, you can customize the screen to your liking. As you can see, your nice big steering wheel here. You can customize this screen here with the click of a button to show you different things on this LCD display here. The option for the phone here is your voice commands here as well, your Ram emblem, adaptive cruise control buttons here, nice stitching here on the steering wheel. It is one touch up, one touch down for the driver and passenger. You can power fold the mirrors in with the click of a button down here. As you guys can see here, the mirrors are power fold in. You can unfold them as well. Your lock controls here, I like the aluminum door handle here, soft touch material. I like this steel looking pattern here with this dark chrome. I do not have the Harman & Kardon sound system. It's just the base Ram sound system, which sounds pretty good. You have this grab handle here, nice area here to rest your elbows, additional storage, cup holders down here, additional storage down here as well, electronic parking brake. And I do have the adjustable pedals. Your dimmer switches, headlight controls are going to be here with the fog lights as well. Looking at the upper part of your dashboard, it's going to be a nice leather material on top of the instrument panel. My apologies, my Tesla does have the Harmonic Cardin sound system, but it still sounds pretty good in here as well. There's this material that was actually on the door panel there. Nice storage here, your Ram emblem, 12 volt there. My Tesla does have the 12-inch Uconnect system, which is pretty good. I love this system, really fast and snappy. As you guys can see, I do have my phone connected here with the Apple CarPlay. This does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You go back to the Uconnect system here, to the apps. You have different apps, so you can customize this how you would like. My Tesla does not have the 3-level cool seats, but you do have 3-level heated seats. Surprising to see that you don't have 3-level cool seats at this price point. Your lane keep assist here, your hazard switch. This vehicle does parallel park itself as well. Your trailer brake control here. Putting the Rebel into reverse here, you can see nice top-down 360 view here. Does have trajectory with distance markers. There's different camera views. You can see this vehicle is wide across. Since this is the off-road variant of the Ram 1500, you have a front-facing camera here. Putting it back into park, looking down here, is going to be a 2-wheel drive, 4 low, a 4 high, neutral. You also have hill descent control. You also have your locking rear axle. Your stability control here, tow haul, front and rear parking sensors. You have this Rebel badge here on the top of the glove box. Once you open it, a decent amount of storage in there. So there's going to be an LED light inside. Nice leather dashboard here with stitching. Down here is going to be the main glove box is damp, but it's not lined with felt. Pretty decent sized glove box. The seats in here are comfortable. They hold you in place. They're made for wider frame Americans. As you can see here, there's going to be the Rebel stitching here on the actual seat. Surprised to see my Tesla does not have the red stitching, which looks really nice, but the white stitching does look nice as well. Your Ram emblem here. Open up the center console. It's going to be a 2 storage console here with the USB port in there. Once you open up this, a deep amount of storage in here. There's going to be this divider here. Once you do that, more storage here as well. Closing this back, 2 cup holders there. You can slide this back and forth if you like. There's a household outlet here, a wireless phone charger there, 2 USB-Cs over here with a USB port and aux. Before I forget, my Tesla does not have the panoramic sunroof, unfortunately, so this interior does look a little dark in here. But if I was you guys, I would spec in the panoramic sunroof. There's a 3-car garage remote here, but you can also open up that rear sliding glass back there with the click of a button here. As you can see, it opens to let more air into this cabin. But let's hop into the back seat of the Ram Rebel. So I'm sitting in the back seat here of the Ram Rebel. Ram says you get around 45.2 inches of legroom back here. The floor back here is nice and flat. You can definitely fit 3 full-size adults back here. But shutting the door, the materials do continue to from the front to the back. Nice touch materials here. There's 2 mat pockets here, as you can see there. There's 2 cup holders here with more of that nice pattern that you actually get in the front there. There's rear air vents, a little compartment here for storage, 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB ports, a household outlet back here. And my Tesla, you cannot slide these seats like I showed you guys in the actual Ram Limited. Like I mentioned, there's no panoramic sunroof, but the lights back here are going to be an incandescent. Surprised to see there's no LED lights back here. Pulling this armrest down here, there's going to be 2 cup holders, with a nice area to rest your elbows here. And I have plenty of headroom. I'm 5'8", so I have plenty of headroom. But let's take the Ram Rebel out. Starting off in the 2021 Ram Rebel, this has the 3-liter EcoDiesel, which is a part of an option, which is around $4,000. Honestly, I would recommend getting that compared to the 5.7-liter Hemi, and also that 3.6-liter Pentastar engine, which is a good engine as well. All those are really good engines, what I just mentioned. But if you're looking for best fuel economy, you have to go for the EcoDiesel. It's rated at 21 in the city, 29 on the highway, and 24 combined. Compared to the other 2 engines, like I mentioned, that does have the best fuel economy. But you're looking for a lot of power, you have to go for the 5.7-liter Hemi that offers 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. Compared to this one, this makes 260 and 480 pound-feet of torque. So this has the most torque out of the other engines, like I mentioned. And you feel the torque around 2,000 RPM. The truck can hustle, even though it doesn't make a lot of horsepower, but the torque is really good. You can take this thing off-roading as well, because this is the Rebel. This is the off-road ready 1500 truck. It does have really good suspension. The 3-liter EcoDiesel is a really good powertrain compared to the one that GM offers. That's a inline 6. This is a traditional V6. So I haven't driven the 3-liter from GM. I'm supposed to be driving the Escalade sometime this month or at the end of the month of the end of December, and I think that's going to be an option with the 3-liter. So I can't wait to drive that one because I haven't driven the 3-liter, none of the half-ton trucks. Good visibility out of here, good commanding view of the road here, even though the hood bulge kind of gets in the way, but you can see over that big side mirrors here. Unfortunately, Ram they make you pay for the blind spot monitoring, which honestly they should just give it to you as standard equipment. But this truck is really big, so if you have a small garage or a small driveway, honestly I would extend those because this truck is really big across. You can definitely fit 3 full-size adults in the back seat. Ram has the best legroom in the segment at 45.2 inches compared to the other competitors, as Ram has the best legroom in class. The 3-liter diesel is really quiet. I don't feel any vibrations from the steering wheel or through the pedals, so it's a really good powertrain, but you can kind of hear a little bit of clatter from the diesel. The seats in here are comfortable as well. Like I mentioned plenty of times before, if you're looking for an aggressive seat, you have to go for the Ram TRX but good luck trying to find one of those because they're kind of sold out. But let's kind of brake torque this thing here. The 8-speed automatic is pretty good, and it kind of lost a little traction there. So I know if I turn off the stability control, you probably could get a little tired, a little burnout. A little bit, not too much, because this thing has a lot of low end torque. This is the third generation EcoDiesel engine. This does have the DEF fluids, which stands for diesel exhaust fluid. So every 10,000 miles you have to go to your dealership and they will swap out the diesel, the DEF fluid. So every 10,000 miles you have to get that changed, or you can just do it yourself. I would recommend going to the dealership and let them doing it so you can have less work to worry about. The seats in here, like I mentioned, they're comfortable. Even on a long road trip, you can put your family in this thing. Like I mentioned, it has really good leg room in the rear at 45.2 inches. It's really quiet in here. Like I mentioned, I don't hear the clatter from the 3-liter diesel. Even if you put your foot down, you don't really hear too much. The 8-speed automatic paired with the EcoDiesel is really good as well. Say 0 to 60 maybe in the high 7-second range, 8-second range, because like I said, it has a lot of low end torque. So a lot of people get these things because they're really torquey engines, and you can tow 12,560 pounds and just have a really good payload, which is around 2,300 pounds. So you have really good towing and really good payload numbers compared to the Ford and the Silverado. I can hear the tires coming in because these are good Wrangler tires, so they're really made for off-road use. On road use, not too best, but if you have a lot of imperfections in the road, those things will just suck up the bumps and potholes just fine. Like I mentioned before, in Miami, we don't have the best roads. So, like I mentioned that plenty of times in my reviews. But these tires, they're good. They're really good tires, and they're really good when it comes to driving over potholes and imperfections in the road. Honestly, you hear a little clatter if you have the music like off or the radio, like I have it. You hear just a little clatter from the 3-liter. Like I mentioned, this thing is really torquey. It has a lot of low end torque. The interior in here is really nice. Of course, everyone knows Ram has one of the best interiors. I drove the Ford F-150 about a month ago that had that power boost engine, so that makes best horsepower and torque in the half-ton truck segment, which is around 430 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. So no other competitor, not even the Ram here that I'm driving or the Silverado can offer that. And then Ram even gave everyone else the middle finger with the TRX, which offers 702 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. So yeah, the other manufacturers had a lot of catch up to do when it comes to Ram, because Ram is just giving the middle finger to everyone, and I know if they came to play and they're not the one to be messed around with. I haven't heard anything from Chevy about a powerful Silverado. Ford does offer the Ford Raptor, which is a V6, so that the Raptor, it's not really good when it comes to horsepower and torque, but it does make more horsepower compared to the Chevy. But since Ram is offering the TRX, good luck trying to keep up with those numbers forward. But this truck has a really smooth ride quality, like I mentioned. Nice suspension. My Tesla has the Bilstein shocks, so it absorbs the bumps just fine. I've been averaging around 17.8 miles per gallon. That's not bad, but the EPA rates that you're supposed to get 24 combined. In city driving it's 21, and on the highway it's 29. I'm not able to test it on the highway, but I know if you're a conservative driver, you can probably get over what the EPA suggested, which is still really good fuel economy numbers compared to, like I mentioned, the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, also that 5.7 liter Hemi engine. This engine has the best fuel economy compared to the others. So after spending time with the 2021 Ram Rebel, my tester has a soft ride quality, also a silky smooth EcoDiesel engine. So how much does a Ram Rebel cost? Starting price for my tester is at $48,820. My Tesla has some optional equipment which rolls in that 3-liter EcoDiesel engine, which is around $4,000, including blind spot monitoring, which is not standard equipment. Surprised Ram didn't make it as standard. My Tesla has an as tested price at $67,159. I'd like to give a special thanks to Dadeland, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge for providing me with the Ram Rebel here. If you're on the market for a Ram Rebel, you can come to Dadeland, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. Hope you guys have enjoyed my full overview on the 2021 Ram Rebel. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Drive On Reviews, and please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.